What's up, YouTube? What up, friends and family? What's good? What's going on? I heard something this morning on Facebook through one of my Facebook friends. He's also a part of the tree group that I'm on Facebook. And he said something like this. He was like, gratitude is the highest form of currency in any universe. And I was like, that's very true. That is very true. Because the more grateful we are, the more gratitude we have, the richer we are. Because we all have seen these really rich financial people with enough money in the world, and they're driving their fucking Ferrari looking miserable. Like, they're not looking miserable because they're loving their life. They're looking miserable because they're miserable. You know what I mean? So if we can get that gratitude thing down, no matter what the circumstance is, we can be happy. No matter if we have all the money in the world, or no matter if we have no money in the world. Because money it's not going to make you happy. I'm saying it from the perspective that I have more money than I've ever had in my life. I don't have enough money to buy a fucking boat or to buy a Ferrari, so I don't know how that feels. So I can't speak on that level of money, but I can't speak on the level of money I have now. And yeah, I mean, I guess I am a little bit happier that I have money, I have my bills paid, whatever. But then I'm at that point now where it's like, I always have to find happiness in my daily routine, my daily progress, my diet. Number one, my diet, how I interact with others, the impact I'm making on others. That's what makes me grateful. Yeah, having money it's just part of the equation for me. It's really part of the equation. Family, fitness, finance, mind, body, soul. You know, you can't have one without the other. You have to have an equal amount of everything, or at least trying to have an equal amount of everything. Because if one thing is perfect, and that's all you focus on, then you're probably gonna be miserable in one of the other categories, and we never want that, you know what I mean? But for me, first and foremost, is the early morning wake-up time, going into reflection, going into some reading, and then going into a strict diet, going into the workout, serving others, serving our family, helping others, great work, get money, all of it, man. And staying grateful, you know, just staying grateful the whole time, having God guide us to what we're gonna do next. You know, like, that's what it's all about, man, because everything can be taken away like this. It really can be taken away like this if we slip up on our diet, if we slip up on how we react to somebody, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes I can be a hothead. I've worked on it my whole life. You know, I've been pretty good at working at my anger my whole life, but every now and then it does come out, and then everything can be taken from us in a moment if we react in the wrong way. Say like, I'll just give the circumstances when I used to drink. Like, this is like mainly why I cannot drink, period. Because when I get drunk, sometimes I'll get very physical with others that are around me. If you piss me off, I would just fight you. And then sometimes, like, I've gotten so blackout drunk that I've just grabbed a knife and tried to stab somebody with it. I'm just so happy I was too fucked up to even stab somebody. So I'm just super happy, because right then and there, that my life could have been taken from me in an instant, because I wanted to be a jackass and not adhere to my vision and drink all night and feel like shit the next morning. Which, if that's what you want, stay the fuck away from me, because I don't want that at all, you know? Like, I've lived that life. I preach about not living that life, because I know where that life gets you, and where that life gets you is nowhere fast, that's for sure. It backtracks like a motherfucker. You can for sure, certain be backtracked if you want to continue to drink, if you want to continue to smoke, if you want to continue doing acts that you regret. That's your baseline discipline right there. Is if you're going to regret it, don't do it. It's as simple as that. If you're gonna regret it, don't do it. If you're gonna regret drinking, probably shouldn't do it. If you're gonna regret not waking up early every fucking morning to go after self-mastery, to go after this early morning workout, because it's the only time of day that it really makes sense for you, then you're gonna regret it. Stop making these regretful acts. You're obviously gonna regret it. You're obviously gonna be down on yourself, and you're gonna not stack the early morning wins that you need to be successful. You know what I mean? Like, you really need these things to become the person that you're supposed to become. Because, like, without my morning routine, without waking up early, the self-talk in my mind goes very down south, and it goes very bad. Like, I start talking shit about myself. I already talk shit about myself already too much, even with my successful mornings, you know, like. So to combat that with the early morning wake up time, it's essential, it's non-negotiable, like, it just needs to happen. But anyways, hope you guys are enjoying summer. I know I've been on here pretty consistently. We're almost at 1,000 subs, which is great. Still working on getting a videographer. I was actually supposed to interview one yesterday, but I totally forgot about that. So I'm gonna interview videographer hopefully today or tomorrow. I just want this whole thing to be recorded, man. I told my friend Kenny he's coming over here to work with us, and I told him, man, this all needs to be recorded, you know, because we're going to be the most successful tree company to ever walk foot on this earth, and we need to record it now so y'all can see what we're doing right, what we're doing wrong, and you guys can implement it in your own goddamn life. Because there's just so much money to go around in the tree industry that everybody can have a piece of it. Like, you know, you don't need to be real special to know how to make money in the trees. It's just not that hard, to be honest. It's not that hard at all. There's just money everywhere to be made. You just need people that can work for you, that can cut down trees, and you need to be a good leader, man. Which, you know, I've been struggling with lately, is being a good leader. But it comes with practice, man, and this is my first year of doing it, so it just is what it is. Just keep practicing, keep grinding, keep early morning wake up time, keep getting better after day after day after day, and eventually you will succeed. I look at myself very successful every day. But like I've talked about before, I try not to pump myself up too much, and I try not to knock myself down too much either. There's a fine balance in between that makes us very successful. Alright, with that, guys, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hope you got something out of the video. And hopefully within the next... My buddy Kenny is flying in on the 10th. What's today? Today's the 31st. So hopefully in like 10, 12 days, you'll meet Kenny on this. I'm going to bring him on the live stream, bring him on the YouTube. And yeah, we'll hit 1,000 subs before we know it, guys. And that's the first 1K, and going all the way up to 1 mil. You know, that's the next goal. Well, the next goal is probably, you know, hit 50, hit 10, hit 50, hit 100, hit 200, 500, mil. And it's all gonna happen. It's all gonna happen piece by piece by piece. Consistent acts towards our goals are gonna get us there. Just talking about it isn't gonna get us there. Consistent acts towards our goals, planning towards our goals, that's the shit that's gonna get us here, boys. Alright, love you guys. Peace.